Hello, I'm Devak Charapalle. I'm from the Arkan Academy, Hyderabad, and me and three others have founded the GRAM project. So we have been developing an innovative version of the drip irrigation system. So the one aspect we are going to focus on is the automation. So, and we have tried to align it to our target audience, which is the low-class farmers of Telangana. So currently, drip irrigation is king. We have heard multiple times from them throughout the surveys and on-ground works. So we're planning to automate it in such a way that farmers understand, farmers are able to comprehend what's happening in the apps, and they just are able to use it in their daily lives.
Hi, I'm Vrushi. I'm the founder of Unitree, which is also known as Friendship Circle. I run an NGO where we work with kids with special needs. So the major problem they face is that they don't really have friends, and because of that, they face isolation. We aim to create a zero isolation community where every Sunday we just gather with people with special needs and neurotypical people. And every Sunday we've got play dates, we've got different programs which can make them feel inclusive. And yeah, we aim to create a Soul House Cafe in the future where we actually provide them employment and they can acquire skills that are needed for independent life.
My name is Muzammil and I'm a student of Dr. Pele Global Academy, and I have founded the project of Sign Language Detection System. It's written in Python, aimed to eradicate the language barrier that the deaf and mute people face, while also improving the way of communication. And I believe each person has equal access to this world, while I think the deaf and mute people should also be included to the corporate world. This detection system not only detects the hand gesture, but also displays it in the form of text and speech. My goal here is to also win the hearts of the deaf and mute people who are not able to express their feelings and thoughts.
So fortunately, I study in a school which also provides education to specially able kids. So I think randomly one day I was just walking through the corridors and I saw a girl with Down syndrome and she was all alone and nobody was ready to mingle with her or play with her. And that is when I realized that friends really are important to every single human being, no matter what. And I wanted to challenge the ignorance that the neurotypical people around her had. They were just ignoring her at a point that she was feeling isolated, and that is how Unitree began.
I was very intrigued when I went to Shop or Stop, a mall, where I actually found a person who was trying to help us with the clothes. He was actually using sign language, which we couldn't comprehend what he was trying to say. This sparked a moment in me where I thought to develop a system to help the people and to also help them climb the corporate ladder, as they cannot get the jobs easily just because they cannot speak or hear. We all have equal right to the world. So my software not only helps the deaf and mute people, but also help in the practicing of the sign language.
Yeah, so it's a spark for a reason, right? But our inspiration, it was consequent. It happened over a few days. So we have the habit of, just going by the newspaper every time we pass by the library. And it was one random day and we just went through the entire newspaper. We had the time to. And on the last page, or before, the last page is the sports page, or before, we had farmer suicides. And we were observing the same phenomenon across the entire week. It was happening every day. And we thought of researching about this, and it was prevalent among low-class farmers. And when we searched up, it was they were getting subsidies from the government, they were getting subsidies from the Telangana government, they were getting free drip irrigation systems, but they are selling it off. Why? Because they're not able to maintain it. Maintenance, it's just one word, but it comes for a cost, right? And if it's leading them to sell it, then we had to do something about it. So that's where Project GRAM began. And then we came over with Dr. Shivakumari's IBM-IP grant, we competed, we pitched our ideas, and that's what makes us stand here today.
For a person trying to pursue their career in technology, you must be very intrigued by the systems working, and you should just have a basic interest in how the things are working. For example, Google, other softwares, how they're using machine learning. The terms seem very difficult, but are indeed very simple and are used in our daily lives.
So one advice for the other young people who want to set up their new projects would be that just don't do it for the sake of doing it, or for the fame, or for your resume, or to just get into some kind of university. Do it because you actually feel like doing it, because no matter what how good your project is, if the intention behind it is not in place, it's not going to work out.
One thing I would like to say is that if you're competing, let's say you've won the grant too, there are going to be challenges. Budget might be burnt up, you might fail in let's say, testing a product because we have failed the first time we tested our product. It's all about you going through it and making it further, because that's what made us stand here today. Because just 3 months ago, we had our product failed. We understood that our product was of zero worth. It was only because we changed directions we are here today, or else just be open-minded, be open to opinions, and always pay attention to the light that keeps you and your team upright.